feel when they hurt you but their hearts love you. Narcissists continuously reinforce their self-belief of greatness while disregarding the impact on others. They often deflect blame onto others to justify their actions. Taking responsibility for one's conduct is generally considered more important than seeking approval from others. However, narcissists frequently engage in passive-aggressive behavior, adeptly evading accountability. They excel at making excuses for their actions, skillfully shifting blame onto others. It's not surprising considering this is their modus operandi. Welcome, everyone, to another compelling video. Your presence here truly means a great deal, as you are the driving force behind my YouTube channel. Your kindness in supporting my content is sincerely appreciated. Please remember to turn on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel to ensure you won't miss any future videos. Now let's dive right in. Today's topic revolves around the following agenda. Narcissists employ peculiar strategies to conceal their flaws, yet they invariably revert to their familiar patterns. Within narcissistic parlance, the phrase make up signifies a desire to reconcile or end a conflict. This linguistic choice is emblematic of their propensity for causing distress in others, avoiding acceptance of their own wrongdoing, and attributing blame elsewhere. Conceding fault or offering an apology is highly unlikely from their perspective. Self-absorbed individuals habitually concoct complex narratives to shift responsibility onto others. The first issue we will address pertains to their evasive approach when it comes to confronting the consequences of their actions. They hope that by diverting attention or dismissing the matter, you will forget about it. Conversely, narcissists find criticism incredibly challenging and will go to great lengths to evade it. Expressing discontent will likely provoke their anger, while pretending the event never occurred will be perceived as helpful. Next, we delve into the second challenge, their tendency to reschedule or delay events as a negotiation tactic. This strategic maneuver aims to win agreement by creating a perceived sense of urgency. If a narcissist realizes they have caused harm, instead of offering an apology or seeking resolution, they may opt to distance themselves from you. Consequently, addressing an unresolved issue during future encounters may prove awkward. They may adopt a demeanor that suggests the event never transpired, going so far as to present you with a gift. Narcissists employ manipulative tactics to retain control over you, aiming to reel you back in. Their primary objective is to ensure you continue as if nothing happened or grant the relationship another chance by burying the past. Narcissistic individuals have always existed, perpetuating the cycle of misfortune. Yet, as long as there is hope, people will endeavor to start anew and improve their lives. However, it is vital to recognize the fallacy in this mindset. When you raise concerns about a narcissist's actions, they dismissively label you as negative or stuck in the past. It is advisable to refrain from broaching such topics, as some individuals may consider it impolite to delve into the past if they choose not to. Redirecting your focus from the past and embracing the present becomes crucial. It is worth reiterating that narcissists abide by two distinct sets of rules, which bear uncanny resemblance to one another. When they make mistakes, they evade accountability and refuse to admit fault. Conversely, if they perceive you as the one to blame, they relish lengthy arguments aimed at making you feel guilty to the point of capitulation, pleading with you to cater to their demands. Dishonesty on their part is an absolute affront. The existence of two sets of rules constitutes an unacceptable double standard. Let us revisit the notion of time. Narcissists believe that given enough time, you will eventually forget about them and move forward with your life. To prematurely conclude a conversation, They may feign agreement with your standpoint. However, this is merely a facade. Their goal is to create the illusion of interest and attentive listening to appease you. They may nod in apparent affirmation, yet their insincere gestures never amount to accepting responsibility. Narcissists firmly believe they are exempt from adhering to conventional rules. Their intention is for you to perceive them as taking responsibility when, in reality, they do not. Offering haphazard apologies devoid of genuine remorse is a common tactic. They may say things like, "I'm sorry for whatever I did wrong," or utilize similar generic statements. They excel at portraying intelligence and competence while lacking any intention to initiate change or improvement. Thirdly, and in its simplest form, narcissists maintain the status quo by seducing others. They believe that engaging in sexual encounters is the quickest means to improve the situation. When times are challenging, they may shower you with affection and treat you as a precious gem. It is astonishing how effective these tactics can be. Narcissists capitalize on your emotional vulnerability to make you forget the harm they have caused. Despite appearing close to you in various aspects, engaging in sexual relations with them leaves your spirit drained and tainted. Both male and female narcissists often exploit their proximity to their victims to cultivate an illusion of care and concern, diverting attention from their true motives. In each scenario, the narcissist endeavors to evade accountability for their actions. Instead of addressing the underlying issues, they opt for superficial reconciliation through physical affection. As long as this approach yields the desired outcome, they will continue employing it. They believe that briefly mentioning the matter in a light-hearted manner and offering vague promises of improvement will suffice. To appease a narcissist, one must behave as though they have never committed any offense and never will. Hence, it is our responsibility to challenge their fallacies by speaking the truth. Do narcissists make any genuine efforts to enhance their image through alternative means? Your feedback is essential, so please share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you find value in our content, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking the notification bell icon. As always, I'm immensely grateful for your time and consideration. This is realistic methods to confront and destroy a narcissist once and for all. Are there any limits to the levels of malice and manipulation that narcissists can exhibit? This is a question that begs exploration and understanding. In this video, we aim to shed light on this issue and provide you with insights on how to stay one step ahead, ensuring that you are no longer threatened or subjugated. Our sincere hope is that the information conveyed in this video will bring clarity and address all of your concerns. Before we delve into the 5 proven techniques to outshine narcissists in conversations, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all viewers. We encourage you to share your experiences and offer feedback in the comments section, as these interactions can provide invaluable support and inspiration to fellow survivors. So, please stay with us until the end, as the final technique will prove to be the most captivating and significant. The first technique involves reframing your approach by focusing on the actual traits of the narcissist, rather than projecting your own ideals onto them. A common pitfall occurs when we try to reconcile the presence of a narcissist in both happy and sad times. Despite knowing deep down that they are harmful, we may find ourselves drawn to them due to the temporary relief they seem to offer amidst our constant struggles. The cognitive and emotional dissonance lead us to justify their behavior and hold on to hope despite the lack of viable alternatives. We may unwittingly grant them chances they don't deserve, falling victim to their manipulation and unknowingly engaging in gaslighting. This mindset is especially challenging when co-parenting or engaged in a covert tug-of-war with a narcissistic ex-partner. Breaking free from this flawed thinking involves accepting that the narcissist will never conform to the idealized image we may hold of ourselves or the relationship. They lack the capacity for true friendship, collaboration, and open communication because they do not believe in building or contributing to anything. They are blind to the opportunities that lie before them. It is essential to see through their transformation from angels to demons, and how they tainted every joyful memory of our time together with their mistreatment. Embracing this reality may be difficult, but it ultimately leads to liberation. By gaining perspective and recognizing the patterns in their interactions, we can begin to reclaim our joy and fully embrace life. It is crucial to detach ourselves emotionally and accept the truth. Acknowledging the darkness that lies within them can be a profound revelation. This allows us to detach with love and move forward towards a healthier, more fulfilling existence. Once you acknowledge the malevolence of a narcissist, you enter a position of superiority. Do not be deceived by their pleasant facade, as they are capable of demonstrating the same cruelty in front of your children. Within the context of a heated power struggle, they may resort to extreme measures. However, the more you accept them for who they truly are, the more control you will have over the relationship, enabling you to effectively manage the challenges they throw your way. Identifying the narcissist removes their power to harm you. Additionally, alongside trauma bonding and traumatic experiences, cognitive resonance comes into play. The second rule entails responding to the narcissist without engaging in lengthy conversations. You possess the skills and capabilities necessary to navigate this situation. By understanding the motivations underlying their manipulative actions and recognizing the benefits they seek to gain from manipulating you, you can shield yourself from emotional manipulation. When you establish this connection and shift from reacting to responding, the narcissist loses their ability to provoke you. For instance, when faced with a spiteful message from a narcissist in which they place all the blame on you and attempt to make you feel responsible for their problems, your response should focus solely on extracting the most pertinent information. You can choose to respond to one parent's text message only if it directly affects the children's schedules, while disregarding and archiving the texts from the other parent as potential evidence in case of disputes. It is essential to cultivate emotional regulation and logical judgment. Relying solely on emotions during interactions with a narcissist is not advisable. Instead, approach the situation with intelligence as your unwavering guide. Leverage your emotions as a tool for understanding narcissistic dynamics. Mastering emotion regulation will transform you into a formidable challenge for narcissists. As the third guideline, establish clear and unwavering boundaries. This is a crucial point that requires your attention. Failing to set boundaries is akin to self-inflicted harm. Setting boundaries with a narcissist may pose significant challenges, but it is in your best interest to do so. You must exert every effort to rein in this untamed beast. Remember, your antagonist is not just a narcissist. They are also a jackass and a jerkface. Giving in to their demands only allows them to seize further control. If they sense any vulnerability, they will exploit it without hesitation. Make it evident that they cannot infringe upon your personal space easily. Show them that you will not back down when it comes to asserting your boundaries. By allowing this behavior to persist, you are setting the stage for ongoing suffering in your life. Narcissists cannot be relied upon to recognize and honor your worth. Expecting anything from a narcissist is an exercise in futility. It is within your discretion and concern for the safety of your children whether you choose to maintain contact. Regardless of who or what is present, they will consistently show up, resuming their usual behavior as if no change has occurred. It is crucial to explore the underlying reasons for your struggle to set boundaries and address them effectively. Identifying the root causes of your difficulty in saying no and asserting limits is essential in order to successfully keep the narcissist at a distance. Additionally, establishing clear boundaries regarding which behaviors you will and will not tolerate is advisable. Hold them accountable for their misconduct and refrain from taking their antics too seriously. Forgiveness may not be warranted in this situation. Make it clear how they can reach you and establish guidelines for their visitation if you are divorcing and sharing custody. The fourth point is to resist falling into their traps. This narcissist is expertly perpetuating the blame game, avoiding responsibility while making others feel accountable for issues they refuse to address. It is essential not to take their accusations personally. Instead, dismiss their attempts to provoke a reaction and act as if their words have no effect on you. Unmask their hidden motives and intentions. If they can shift the blame onto you, it boosts their sense of superiority. However, they may not even make an effort to hear your side of the story, quickly jumping to assumptions about your parenting abilities or even fabricating falsehoods. Counter this narrative by highlighting the importance of raising responsible and well-adjusted children. Allow them to express themselves freely, recognizing that their input carries little weight. Consider an alternative perspective on the situation. Why would you lend an ear to someone who is emotionally detached and strongly entrenched in their own self-centered worldview? Their perception of you is solely based on their own biases and preconceived notions, rendering it highly inaccurate. Despite their denial, you are aware of their true nature. This reinforces the initial point of accepting them for who they are. By overcoming their influence, you will ultimately find yourself laughing at their expense. We have now arrived at the fifth and final point, leveraging their weaknesses as a source of strength. To truly see the narcissist for who they are, it is crucial to detach yourself emotionally and observe their repetitive and predictable behaviors objectively. By temporarily setting aside your emotions and studying the narcissist with an objective lens, you gain the ability to anticipate their reactions and triggers with remarkable precision. If you can achieve the objectives mentioned earlier, you may even be able to influence some of their behavior. Remember, you need not actively adopt narcissistic traits to deal with a narcissist. It is crucial to do what is necessary to protect yourself from their torment. Utilize their insecurities, especially their strong desire to maintain a flawless image, to your advantage. Identify what they want from you and find ways to meet their needs while still ensuring your own well-being. Imagine a steady, calculated approach akin to the measured drip of liquid. By appealing to their base desires and immediate gratification, you can gain their cooperation. Everything is possible with careful planning. It is worth noting that adopting such tactics does not automatically make you a narcissist, despite the potential for others to label you as such. You are simply being strategic and safeguarding yourself against potential harm. It is important to emphasize that you are not causing harm to them. The key lies in recognizing the truth and seeking liberation. Cultivate your mental and emotional resilience. Rather than allowing them to torment you, turn the tables by exploiting their own strengths and using them to your advantage. That covers everything for now. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section and let me know if you found this video informative. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. The time for restoration.